Hi everyone, today is Friday, June 20th, 2025, and this is your reading for today. As I shuffle, I'm going to set the intention to receive the message that we need to hear in order to align with the highest version of ourselves. And I'm going to start with a card from the animal card deck. Okay, so we are starting with the weasel. It says, be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. And I'm going to read from the book to bring more understanding. It says, take a deep breath, release it slowly, then take another and another. Continue to breathe steadily and slowly from your belly to your chest. Breathing this way will keep you attuned to what you feel in your body. Notice the sensations without judging or trying to change them. Be aware of how your body responds to what you see, hear, and feel around you. Don't judge any of your experience as right or wrong. If you find that you're doing so, take another deep breath, release the judgments as you exhale, and return to simply observing your experience inside and out. When you practice this way of observing, you're operating from pure awareness, or the witness self, the self that radiates through and fills your being. It's the self that feels a deep connection with the world as a participant, while at the same time is centered in the observer. Operating this way for a few minutes each day becomes a meditation and will stimulate the realization of the unity of all life, with you serving as a direct conduit and expression of spirit. When you're connected to spirit, the natural world speaks to you, and you become sensitive to the energies of the earth. Awareness without meditation or judgment, centered in your heart and your soul, allows you to know your authentic self without attaching concepts about who you are. Pure you. Okay, that is how we're opening up today's reading. And so I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this, and we can dive a little deeper into this message. Now, it seems that you may be in a space of wanting to understand yourself more so that you can become more clear on this path. But the universe is telling you is to become more observant, to pay more attention to how things make you feel, and more specifically, the things that energize you, to begin paying attention to the things that energize you, because in there lies the secret to the path, to your path. Okay, so we've got the Six of Swords. We've got the Five of Swords. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got Strength. And we've got the Knight of Swords. Wow, so you're definitely at a crossroads. And in order to move yourself forward, is not just to become more observant about your surroundings and also observant about how the things that you see in your day-to-day make you feel. It is also now asking you to begin taking action on the things that you are discovering about yourself. So when you notice that something that takes energy away from you, it is wise to begin moving away from things that don't give you energy and begin to do more of the things that do give you energy. And that's how you're going to start building strength in your journey moving forward. And so this is actually a very specific part of your life where you're learning to build strength, where you're learning to build strength through getting to know yourself more. Because when you know who you are, you know exactly who to surround yourself with, which environments amplify your life, enhance your life in the best way, and which ones don't. And so when you live when you live in the universe where in this world where there is so much options, knowing who you are matters, because when you know who you are, you know where to go, you know what you like, what you don't like, and you are able to create boundaries around yourself, so that you aren't letting other people impact your decisions moving forward. Even the people who are closest to you, which sometimes, most of the times, are the hardest people to not, sort of allow in to change your mind about things. And so that's really important for you moving forward in your life. And so what I will do now is I'm going to pull some oracle cards on this. And I'm going to ask the question of, I have a feeling that a lot of this has to do with the people that you spend most of your time with. If you've been sort of feeling like you love the people in your environment, but you do notice parts of them that sort of contradict what you're trying to build in your life, especially surrounding success. And so what you want to do is definitely pay attention to the judgments that other people have about success, about finance, about wealth, because you definitely can be influenced by them. And most of the time it's attraction. What exists within them sometimes exists within you. Most times it exists within you. And so when you open up yourself to your own biases, you can heal that and move that and shift your paradigm into something that will actually bring you the prosperity that is your God-given right. Okay, so we've got after the storm. We got be the hunter, not the hunted. Got a couple owls already. And we've got trust yourself. Yes, so the storm that is being indicated is something that you don't realize. It doesn't feel like that it's that big, but it's definitely beginning to make you it's causing you to ask questions about where you are in your life and what you want moving forward. It's beginning to inspire new ways of wanting to be and trying to show you that there is possibilities. And a lot of the times when you experience things like a storm, like an inner storm, or something that's chaotic, something that kind of makes you question your own beliefs, it clears space for you to understand more of who you are and understand more of what you really want. And now it doesn't always have to be that way. We don't always have to go through challenging times to see more of ourselves. But in this instance, just getting to the crossroads makes you feel uncomfortable, because not only does it make you question who you are, it also kind of tunes you into the idea that the people around you aren't in alignment with who you want to be. And that's kind of puts you in a grieving space, because you realize that if you are to move forward if you are to move forward for no one else but yourself, you run the risk of leaving them behind, because they no longer vibrate at the same frequency as you. And so that can be a scary thought, that can be filled with fear, because you're going to grieve the loss of them. And in a sense, you kind of already feel that you are. And this is also, this reading is also serving as a reminder to you that although things that aren't in alignment with who you are becoming are going to fall off, trust the process. Trust yourself. Become more observant, like the first card was saying. And trust that no matter what is happening is supposed to happen this way. Don't hold on too tightly to anything in your life right now. Ever, really. Because things change, and they must change. And you must shift your paradigm in order to experience the life that you have always deserved. And so I hope you were able to draw something valuable from that. Have a great day.